Hey guys, Tyson here back for another video. Today we are talking big rigs. I'm talking 18-wheelers, I'm talking sand haulers. If you know my story, you know that I am in a wheelchair because of a concrete truck. We're talking big rigs today. It's something that sits home with me because of my story and my situation. But I want to talk about some tips that are going to keep you and your passengers safe as you're out on the road along with these big rigs. So number one, guys, make sure you're giving these big rigs respect. Give them space. It takes a long time for these big rigs to stop. If you happen to pull out in front of one, they can't just stop on a dime. It's going to take some time. In fact, going 65 miles per hour, it could take a big rig 200 yards. That's 2 football fields to completely come to a stop. So that just tells you if you were to pull out in front of one, they can't stop in time to not hit you. So make sure you're giving respect to the big rigs. Number two, make sure you always pass on the left. If you have to pass a big rig, make sure you're passing on the left. Try to do it safely. Try to do it as quickly as possible. Just make sure you pass on the left. That's where the driver sits, obviously, so they're going to be able to see you a lot better. So make sure you pass on the left. Number three, know the zones. There are a lot of blind spots in an 18-wheeler, okay? They make wide right turns, and if they swing out to the left to make that right turn, if you pull up beside them on the right, they may not see you. There's a lot of blind spots, so make sure you know the zones. Make sure you know where the blind spots are. If you get too close behind them, they can't see that in their mirrors. Know the zones. Number four, watch for debris in the road. With 18-wheelers comes a lot more tires, obviously. And, it's more chance of a blowout. The sand haulers, there could be things, sand and different items, gravel, whatever they're hauling at the time, can fly out of the truck. So make sure you're giving yourself some space between you and the 18-wheeler. Just watch for debris and make sure you're giving them some distance. And last but not least is back road danger. A lot of accidents with 18-wheelers happen on the back roads. There's less road to work with. People tend to get a little more relaxed on the back roads just because there's not as much traffic and not as much going on. So when you're on the back roads, really pay attention for the 18-wheelers and just keep in mind, just pretend that you're always invisible. They don't see you. And you could be doing everything right, just like I was in my car wreck. But if a truck doesn't see you, then that may not be a good situation. So just pretend that you're always invisible. Watch what they're doing, and just make sure you're giving yourself plenty of distance. That way, if you do need to stop or get out of the way, you have time to do that. So, anyways, guys, that is big rig safety. Make sure you're respecting these big trucks out on the road. Share the highway with them. As always, if you have a comment, something you want to see on this channel, shoot it to me. I'm going to get it, put it in the video. So, until the next video, you guys be safe, wash your hands, and y'all be safe out on the road. Take care.